Welcome, friend, to Life and Liberty Radio. I'm David Householder, here to encourage your pursuit of happiness. You and I are partners, exploring our shared spiritual journeys. Together, we're dreaming and working for a free society. Tell others today about our adventure in faith and freedom. So breathe in, open your mind, lift up your spirit. Let's get started. So this is part 2 of our double feature for today, April the 15th, 2013. I'm very enthusiastic about the topics for today. This is Tax Day, and I did a podcast number 73 on Render Unto Caesar. And it turns out Caesar thinks that everything is his, and that's just not true. It's also Patriots' Day in Boston, the running of the Boston Marathon. And it's the celebration and the basically remembrance of the battles of Lexington and Concord, where the Patriots, the Minutemen, basically sent the Redcoats packing, and you had military imperial power versus citizen armed power. And this informs our current debate about assault weapons and military-style weapons. Well, why is that? Well, if you look at the Declaration of Independence, which I think we hold to be rather important, I've got a commentary on it by Edward J. Ehrler. He's a professor of political science at Cal State San Bernardino. I definitely want to get him on my radio show soon because he writes here in Imprimis, which is the Hillsdale College publication, that basically the Declaration of Independence says that we have the right to revolution. Imagine that. Imagine that. It says in the Declaration, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish the government and to institute a new government. This is an eternal right, a natural right of people. If the government becomes intolerably oppressive and does not listen to grievances, then we have the right to alter it or to abolish it. Now, of course, our nation was founded on this act, which we celebrate when we talk about how the Minutemen sent the Redcoats running down the road back to Boston in full retreat. We celebrate the overturning of tyranny, an imperial power across the ocean that was running our affairs. And it just wasn't working out for us, and we have the right to say, no, we don't want to do this anymore. It is the right of free people to get rid of their government. Now, if it's the right of us to get rid of our government, then we have to have the means to do so. To take away the means to do so means that we no longer have the fundamental human right to revolution. Now, I'm not calling for armed revolution every 2 or 3 years. In fact, we never need to do it. But what it does is it holds a government in check. The right to revolution, and this is written here in Ehrler's essay, thus, in a very important sense, the right of revolution, or even its threat, is the right that guarantees every other right. And if the people have this right as an indefeasible aspect of their sovereignty, then by necessity, the people also have a right to the means of a revolution. Only an armed people are a sovereign people, and only an armed people are a free people. The people are indeed the militia. So the Declaration of Independence talks about having a militia. This is not, the Second Amendment is not about hunting. It's not about defending your home against burglars. All those are sort of nice side benefits. The reason we have weapons and the right to weapons is we have the right to say no to the government. And we have a right to make it stick when we're serious about it. Do we want to be in a country where the Minutemen would be impossible? If tyranny were to take over in the United States or a part of the United States, would we want to live in a society where what the Minutemen fought for would no longer be possible, that we could no longer repel the Redcoats? Well, the truth is we've become the Redcoats all around the world, and we need to stop it. That is not our DNA. That is not our calling. That is not what the Creator put us here for. The Creator put us here to be a city on a hill, to live up to the better angels of our nature, and to put together a free society of the people, for the people, and by the people. So, that being the case, happy Patriots' Day to all of you New Englanders. We are blessed to remember today the incredible events of citizen soldiers with, yes, military-grade weapons, sending the Imperial Redcoats back to Boston And may we always have the right to do so, and may we do so if we need to do so. The right to revolution and the means to do it. That's what Patriots Day is all about. Well, that's all for today on Life and Liberty Radio. Thanks so much for sharing this part of your spiritual journey with me. Now, the views on this program are not necessarily those of my advertisers, sponsors, places I work or do business with. They're purely my own, but I'm sharing them with you, so share your ideas with me. Write me on Twitter at Liberty House, LIBERTYHOUS, no E. Until next time, let's continue dreaming and working for a free and spiritually grounded society.